What's going on, YouTube? It is Saturday evening, 2/24 of 24. It's been about a year. Talked about this on my channel. I believe the video is called "This is when Silver's Day is Here." And in that video, it's been about 11 months, close to a year. In that video, silver was, I think it was in the high 23s, low 24s. And I talked about when silver reaches $25 and holds, it's time to start paying attention. And it's time to start possibly getting excited. And holds for, more than a day or 3 days. And then I talked about when it hits 30 and holds long term. That's when we're really cooking with gas, baby. By the way, if you could take a moment to like and subscribe, drop a comment so I know you're here. It greatly helps me out. Also, link in the description below to my Rumble channel. Trying to grow something over there, so any visitors over there are greatly appreciated. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I don't have a crystal ball. And I've been stacking 15, 16 years now, somewhere in there, and I've learned to be very, very patient. And I talked in that video about, whenever silver has a good good few days or a good week, the people come out of the woodwork, oh, it's coming, it's happening, any day now. I don't look at it like that. Could it happen? Sure. Do I think at some point it's going to live above 25 forever? I sure do. I don't know when that's going to be. But here's where I don't want to say I don't care, because we all want the price to increase over time. But here's where I see silver as a win for me, no matter what. When I started stacking, I was penniless. Literally penniless. And it allowed me to spend money and save money at the same time. And it allowed me to accrue something that I wouldn't get rid of due to its sheer beauty, its sheer value. It's just an incredible thing. And at the end of the day, I have quite a bit of it. And I continue to accrue more. Yes, my silver stacking has slowed some. I still continuously stack. My platinum stacking has also slowed down just a hair. But I'm not even 2 months in, and when the next order shows up, I'll have 1.6 ounces. And my point in this is, number one, don't fall for the any day now, it's going to happen. I don't think that's a good way to look at it, because I think that sets us up for disappointment. I used to look at it that way, and now I look at it as, okay, it has taught me how to save money. I have amassed quite a substantial amount of it. Don't really know how much, but a fair amount, and I continue to acquire more. I mean, sometimes I run across silver I forgot I even had, which is pretty cool, I think. And I don't get excited when the price goes up or the price goes down. I really think the pivotal numbers for silver is 25 and holding, and then reaching the next milestone of 30 and holding long term. So my goal, and I made a decision, I want more everything. I want more Bitcoin. I want more crypto. I want more stocks. I want more money in my stock portfolio to trade options. I want more gold. I want more platinum. I want more silver. I may start getting into palladium at some point. I once heard in a movie. It was Wall Street, the second one. What was it called? Money Never Sleeps. I don't know. Anyway, a great line. Someone says, I find everyone has a number, and it's usually an exact number. What is yours? When he's asking him what he wants financially, and his answer was more. And that's where I'm at. So I've made a decision that, and no, I'm not losing my job. quite the opposite, actually. Things are coming together quite well. But I still have decided to increase my income, to increase my stack, to increase my portfolio, and I'm going to devote some time every week to doing the DoorDash thing to increase my income on top of the income I have. It will allow me to acquire more. And I was talking to a gentleman at work. He's an older gentleman, a little older than me, and I don't give him a lot of specifics, and he doesn't know where I live, so don't worry about that. But we talk, and he's like me. He has 2 jobs. Sometimes he also drives DoorDash from time to time, so sometimes 3 jobs, and he invests his money. And he invests it in a lot of different things, cryptos, Bitcoin, metal, gold, silver, platinum, stocks, IRAs. By the way, I have 2 IRAs as well. I'd like to contribute more to. And the average person, and some people have families. I don't know his situation. Some people have kids, and I understand that, people want to be there for that. But there's a lot of people out there that aren't doing as much as they could be doing for their future. And I realized that I guess I am one of them to a degree. I could be working more. I could be increasing my net worth. So that's what I'm going to do. And I want to get to the point where, see, a lot of people think having too much silver is a bad thing because of the space it takes up. I don't care. I think it's great. I'll get rid of a dresser if I have to put another safe in. You know what I mean? I'll figure it out. I'll downsize other areas because it goes back to that thing where, and I don't think that's greed. I think greed is wanting something for nothing. Hurting people to get there, stepping on people for your own advancement. To me, that's greed. If you shunning people in your life you have responsibilities to, like your family, to me that can be greed. There's a fine line. It can be doing what needs to be done to care for your family, but it can be overdone, just like anything. And that's what I want to do, because I want to get to the point. What is rich? But I'm going to do a video on this, I think, because I don't have enough time to get it into this video. But a buddy of mine and he asked me the other day, he goes, what is rich? He goes, is it a safe full of gold and silver? Is it, a bunch of money in the bank? Is it, a beautiful house with, a mansion and all the sports cars you could ever want? Because he's at a point in his life that I'm at, because I was having this thought myself, where, he's asking that question. And that's a very, very loaded question. And I want to get to the point where I don't need those things in my life. I don't need a Lambo. I don't need a mansion. But I want a nice, modest, small house on some land, 10 acres, 20 acres, with a 3, 4, 500 square foot shop to tinker in, and the option to work or not work. And I would still work, because I would work less, but I would work because it gives me more purpose, and it fills my time, and that's my rich. And beyond that, that's all a bonus. I don't need a private jet. I wouldn't mind buying a Mosquito. You know what that is? It's a one-person chopper that you don't need a pilot's license, and you can't fly it in town. Anyway, getting off topic, but those are my wants. That's my rich. And I realize that I can be doing more to get there faster. And it's a hell of a battle for all of us. But I can be doing more. I'm not as busy as... See, people fall victim to, I'm too busy for this, that, and the other. People make time for what they want to make time for. And most people aren't as busy as they would have others believe and as they would have themselves believe. And I realize that I can do more with my time. So that's what I got going on. Like, subscribe, comment, hit me up on Rumble. And whatever you do, keep stacking.